and good afternoon. We'd like to take this time to thank you for the opportunity for allowing us to show you our plan for your future. My name is Anjanae Williams, and these are my colleagues.
Justice Williams,
Rita Brooks,
and Kennedy Johnson.
And we are New Directions Consulting Firm. As you know, your company started in March of 2006 with Jack Dorsey's first tweet. And in 2012, you reached your highest number of monthly active users. And in 2013, you went public with your IPO starting at $26 per share, but ending that day at $46 per share. But since then, your monthly active users have become stagnant. And this is due to the inability to retain current users, difficulty attracting new users, and difficulty changing your inactive users to active users.
if we look at the evolution of the social media industry, we see clear defined lines. We see that Facebook plays solely in the social networking industry. We also see that YouTube plays solely in the sharing, and Twitter plays solely in the microblogging industry. But as we know, times have changed since the previous industry to current. Two driving factors to this change is customer demand. Customers want more features and more functionalities. And with the increasing of internet bandwidth capabilities, this allows more internet access, which also allows more activity for the user. Now, with this new industry, we no longer see sole companies playing in one segment. We see overlap and we see blends. So Twitter, you no longer will be playing solely in the microblogging industry. Now with this new industry, your competitors grew fast and grew through acquisition. As we know, Facebook, who owns 70% of the social network industry, acquired WhatsApp and Instagram for over $20 billion. We also see that LinkedIn partnered with Microsoft. We also see that YouTube partnered with Google. But Twitter, you took a different approach. Instead of growing by acquisition, you grew organically. You added multimedia video features, which allows users to send links back and forth. You also added Twitter Moments, which highlights tweets throughout the day. But what got you here will not get you there. So, taking a closer look into a company, we performed a SWOT analysis. We found your strengths, we found your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats. From an internal perspective, we found high celebrity engagement. We noticed that celebrities love to come to your platform to share new ideas, such as Kim Kardashian, President Trump, and Ellen DeGeneres. We also found that with this high celebrity engagement, you got strong brand equity. And lastly, strong cash position of $3 to $4 billion in the bank. With your strengths, do come your weaknesses. You lack new features, you're not user-friendly, and you have an imbalance of revenue sources. This generally meaning that 80% of the revenue comes from advertising, and only a mere 20% comes from other sources. Now, looking from an external perspective on the company, we found growth for opportunity. We found that you have an opportunity to become a single source for communication. We also found that you appeal to all demographics, and you have an opportunity to partner with multiple sources of media. Now lastly, your threats. You have a threat of a declining market share, declining market value, and changing regulations. From this SWOT analysis, we identified the 6 key findings in the company. Your difficulty to maintain active users, your lack of user engagement, your stalling market share, you're not user-friendly, your imbalance of revenue, and your stale features.
A goal without a plan is just a wish, so our next step is to make a plan. We were tasked to create a 5-year strategy, and we plan to do this by expanding it to additional social media segments, refreshing the app to make it more user-friendly, developing new partnerships, and virtualizing the platform. Now to introduce Twitter 3.0. You started out with tweets and Twitter Moments, but as the industry changed and you grew, you added multimedia, video streaming, and data licensing. We propose that you segment news, enhance your chat feature, and add VR Live. Now, Twitter for news. Data shows that the online news consumption rate over all age demographics is at an all-time high. However, social media is just a sheer fraction of the overall online news. In your case, news shows up in a very jumbled way. We found through multiple focus group discussions that users felt that their news gets lost amongst their other live Twitter feed, thus making news easy to overlook. But by simply redesigning your app and segmenting news, Twitter users can go onto Twitter specifically to find headline stories for news outlets that they follow. By clicking on this headline story, it will take them straight to the account, just like it does now. And if you want to follow additional news sources, just swipe right for a full list of news outlets with Twitter accounts. And then by clicking the follow me button, they will show up in your primary news feed. To broaden user engagement, we are enhancing your chat feature by adding Twitter chat rooms. Have you ever wanted to state your opinion on LeBron James, or even talk about how Stephen A. talks about him? Well, now you can through Twitter chat rooms. Each chat room has 20 panelists with an unlimited number of spectators. Panelists will have the ability to use voice and video to engage in the conversation, real life and real time. Spectators will be able to chat with the now 2,000 character limit instead of the traditional 280 to still have an engaging experience in these Twitter chat rooms. And if spectators stay long enough, they will be able to take a panelist spot once one of them leaves.
The final part of our 5-year strategy centers around VR. Virtual reality, you might ask? Yes, virtual reality. In fact, it is estimated that by 2022, the market size for virtual reality will reach approximately $209 billion. VR is the next way to get users from behind the keyboard to come and connect into a shared experience without having to physically be in the same space. So Twitter, where do you fit into this strategy? Well, have you ever wanted to go to the Super Bowl but didn't want to break the bank on tickets, travel, and other amenities? Or go to the Beyonce or even the Bruno Mars concert where the main stage ticket costs are unaffordable? Well, fret no more, because with Twitter VR Live, you can get this same experience for just a fraction of the cost. Okay, so with an affordable cost of from $300 to $500 with a one-time fee for the VR equipment, you, a family member, or any one of your friends can enjoy this experience. So even if you live in a small town like Troy, Alabama, Beyonce does not have to come to your city for you to enjoy her On the Run tour. Let me tell you more about these features. Well, the 2 features that we have included in our virtual reality. So there will be the avatar feature and then the replica feature. For the avatar feature, you'll be able to create and customize your own avatar. Though you'll still be able to see Bruno Mars in the concert, when you look around, you'll see fellow avatars in the arena and in the stadium. For the replica feature, you'll be taking the place of a concert goer, and you'll be able to see real-time, real-life people in the concert, so it actually feels like you're getting the same experience. So a 6-year-old WrestleMania fan can enjoy this as well, or a 20-year-old Cardi B fan. This is for anyone who enjoys entertainment. But what makes our Twitter VR Live different from what's already available? Well, not only will we include avatars and the replica feature, which makes it more engaging, but we will also have an exclusive contract with sports organizations and artists to stream events like the NBA Finals or a concert. Okay. Oh, sorry. All right. So we would do this to stream a concert. So Twitter, it's time to make this virtual reality dream into a reality.
So I know you're probably thinking, this is a very interesting idea. What I know you're probably more interested in is how much this is going to cost you and when will you see a return on your investment? Well, to start off, we don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. So right off the bat, we'd like to tell you that we believe that your cost can reach up to $1 billion. And here's why. $50 million of those dollars go solely to Twitter 3.0. $2 million of those dollars goes to the development of the app. But if you need to have more social networking placed into the app, especially for Twitter chat rooms with the live events, that the rest of the 48 is set off for that. Then you have the $900 million for Twitter VR, and that includes further research, development, and implementation of VR. And what good is having these awesome, amazing products if nobody knows about them? So the last $50 million goes towards advertisement. As you can see in the chart below, Twitter 3.0 will be released in third quarter of 2018, and Twitter VR will be released in the first quarter of 2020. We believe by using both of our strategies, we can double the amount of active users, which in turn will increase your revenue per active users to $17.50 by the end of 2022. And you would start to see the end of your return on your investment in the end of 2019. Just to sum it up for you, you came to us with the problem of having difficulty maintaining active users, lack of user engagement, stalled market share, lack of diversity of revenue, not user-friendly, and stale features. But we are attacking these problems head-on by having one-touch news, enhancing your chat features, and having live VR. Part of your mission statement states that you want to be able to connect people and share ideas without any barriers. We are expanding on that by connecting communities through conversations. Thank you.